MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brad Peacock will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Brad Peacock, the big bird, as I like to call him, not an overpowering guy, 92 to 94 miles an hour, big overhand curveball and the straight changeup. He needs the curveball. If he has command of the curveball, he could be really tough to beat.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that swung on and missed for strike one. And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Ready with the 0-2. And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ramon Laureano is the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Stephen Piscotty swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Andrew Triggs gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, man. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reddick, a native of Georgia. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Brantley on at first, nobody out. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show-Rea. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Astros forced to settle. Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Digging in, Matt Olson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Altuve at second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Olson leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
At the plate, Jurickson Profar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They still trail. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike two. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's one down now.
The center fielder.
Here's George Springer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Simeon. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
The batter.
Here's Michael Brantley. Line hard toward right center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Chris Herman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, number 5, Chris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
0-1 the count. Oh, and 1, here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Laureano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Pops this one up. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. A base hit in his first
The
trip.
right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again. Carlos Correa looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line drive to left. Pinder is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Correa. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Chapman is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness. His reaction time is unparalleled. Able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Olson over at second. Pinder at first. 2 out in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. A's have to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros on top, 3-1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Nobody out, runner on first. Lined hard toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Diaz blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel down the first baseline. Olsen gloves it, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. He wrote a home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
The batter.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Your attention, please.
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Number 1. Shortstop.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Chris Herman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First offering on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third
Now
safely here with one away.
Number 22.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Herman at third with 2 away. Strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes. So now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Kansas City in just a moment. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager Jay Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point.
Settling in now, Alex Bregman. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 6 tries.
Bregman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Petit, playing here in his age 34 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A pause and the 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Next to the Astros.
At the plate, Aledmys Diaz. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Backhanded. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down. Here's Chris Davis now, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
No balls and a strike to count. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Matt Olson, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Chopper to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Matt Chapman. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 3 for 4. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simeon onto the grass. He gets to it, and he botched it.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there. Now we see him stop him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Profar for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And digging in and looking for more, Chad Pinder. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Stepping into the box, Chris Herman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Lou Trevino gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. Chapman brings it in. Barehanded on the move. It's there, and he's out. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's there, and there's out number 2. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Bregman rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Into the box, Yuli Gurriel, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Astros 9 and the A's 1. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Rolled slowly to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They trail big. It's 9. Jerry Blevins comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
0-1 count. Here it comes. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. Laureano is right there, one down. Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins. He's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Chirinos stands at first with 1 out. Out into right center. Well hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay, and that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Pinder racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Astros leave one, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Count remains at 0-2.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Into the box now, Matt Olson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There is Altuve. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brad Peacock earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Andrew Triggs permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
1 error.